untouched.
Look at that stunning
Impressive.
view.
Do you
What?
think Daedric artifacts could be
I wasn't
damaged?
looking at you, I was
We
looking
should
at...
bring it to Nelakar. He seems to have intimate knowledge of this Malin figure. It is a long shot, but perhaps he would know how to restore it.
Now that you
Azura's
have the
influence
star,
over our
what do you
world
want to
is
do?
weak. She's in no position to stop, let alone punish us. I would very much
Even if you
savor
were a
spiking her in
necromancer.
order to
Well,
get
why
to
would
it.
you
we
want
have
to
to
live
start,
here?
but it seems pretty useless at the moment. I suppose it's time to decide who we should give
I
it to.
wonder what happened here, and what caused the fort to suddenly sink. I've heard rumors that this place is cursed. Yeah, definitely looks like it. Do let me know if you need anything.
Ruby is all right, I trust. Right.
I sure
What's
hope
on your
this
mind?
dungeon delve was worth it.
Let's not hang around then.
Ah, casual wear. Feeling a bit more free now, are we? All right.
This much snow could bury a mammoth. Keep your eyes peeled.
I've told
okay?
you this before. Back before I was, you know, trapped in a coffin for who knows how long. The College of Winterhold used to be my first choice whenever I needed guidance in the arcane arts, a historic reference, or a particularly obscure alchemical manual. Unlike a lot of guilds, this one is actually pretty ancient, as old as I am, if not older. It and Winterhold are in a sorry state right now, though, which wasn't the case before. Did you know that Winterhold used to be a much bigger, bustling city? It's alright. I can't really expect you to know, because you certainly weren't around back then. And I was also quite the bookworm. I mean, there's nothing better to do when you grow up like I did. Winterhold used to be the capital of Skyrim. For centuries, it has rivaled the most prosperous cities of Skyrim. Early in the First Era, the First Empire of the Nord spanned from Skyrim to Nibelheim Valley. Its last monarch, High King Borgus, came from Winterhold. The circumstances of his death are uncertain, but it did coincide with the Wild Hunt. It's an ancient ritual of the Bosmer, causing them to transform into a horde of feral beasts, kind of like werewolves. Not my thing, but it certainly has its appeal to some. Winterhold then saw even more disputes and conflict, but the city always came out on top. Then, I wake up a few centuries later to find out that everything's just gone.
When I eat something savory, I go for something sweet. It's quite a dilemma.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Barkeep, I'd like a drink.
Of course.
Thanks.
I told you what you wanted to know. What else could you want? Stendarr's mercy. You found it. Azora's star. Maybe this is my chance to make things right. I can finish Malin's work, the way we had meant to before his madness. It would mean cutting the star off from Azora. Only black souls would be able to enter it once we finished. Give me a minute to examine the star. I'll see what we'll need to do. These fissures and cracks aren't encouraging. Malin obviously was growing more desperate once he left the college. He did it! He actually managed to trap his own soul inside the star, but it's falling apart. It needs more and more souls to sustain itself. The star is being used to sustain Malin's soul. I can't fix it while that fragment of him is inside. Precisely. But it's not as simple as enchanting Malin away. He's put up barriers. Souls are only allowed in, not out. If we were to somehow send a soul inside the star, one that was ready to overpower Malin from the inside, a special type of soul trap, placing you inside the star without fully killing you. Once Malin has been dealt with, I'll bring you back. I understand if you need some time to prepare. Let me know when you're ready. All right then.
That's a lot of trust to put into Nellikar. I'll keep an eye on him if you decide to go for it.
Sounds good.
I can send you into Azora's star as soon as you're ready.
A warm fire.
I'm glad you're here with
That's
me.
what I need.
Sure thing. Do you want to have it standing here, or do you want to find a seat first?